Please stop that awful bossa nova music by Kevin MacLeod. Jesus Christ. Alright, first off, what a cluster of a title. Jesus Christ. Second off, let's not ignore what people may use as background noise or time sinks. We all watch top 10 videos. Everyone. Don't say you don't watch top 10 videos, because you do. But, what makes them so appealing and enjoyable? Well, it's actually a lot more than just those two things. Top 10, or whatever number you pick, lists have been around for a long time. So in honor of me trying to be clever and falling way short of it, here are 10 reasons why top 10 lists dominate YouTube, and really everywhere for that matter. Note that this really isn't a top 10 list, it's just 10 reasons. And I'll be talking about how they're both good and bad, so, you know, it's my opinion. Number 10. List style headlines are more popular. This doesn't just apply to YouTube. Most of this video applies to every list-based thing ever. Here's a snippet from a New Yorker article from 2013. In 2009, when researchers at the University of Athens examined actual readers' responses to headlines from English-language newspapers in the US and UK, ranging from hard news to tabloids, they found that people preferred headlines that were both creative and uninformative, like "The Smell of Corruption, the Scent of Truth," or "Face to Faith." They not only rated them as more interesting overall, but also indicated that they would be more likely to read the corresponding stories. List-style headlines often provide the optimal balance of information and ambivalence, intriguing us just enough to click, on the chance that we'll come across something particularly relevant or exciting. So immediately there is something that will capture the attention span of the reader, and a formula that anybody can inherently understand. Number 9. We'd love to argue over them. Everything is subjective. There's really no way around that. The only things that are objectively true in life are death and the overwhelming feeling of despair when that Philly cheese hot pocket burns your tongue. We love to argue over other people's opinions, especially if it's over something as ridiculous as top 10 best Italian American dishes. That's not hyperbole, that's a Miss Mojo list. And I just discovered what Miss Mojo is, and how many channels there are for Watch Mojo. Imperialism isn't dead after all. Jesus fucking Christ. Number 8. Can fit in with any topic or thing. You can literally type in the search bar anything and get a result for top 10s. It's ridiculous. Type in top 10 small rodents, and you'll get this low-effort slideshow. Outside of YouTube, there's a website dedicated to lists called the Top 10s. There's also Listverse and all these other things I found after writing this. Nonetheless, applying it to the same principles, you get lists like this. Why does this matter? Somebody took the effort to want to make a list. Number 7, easy to watch. You usually aren't spending too much time exhausting a lot of attention when watching top 10 lists. This is, of course, a double-edged sword. I go more into that later in the list, but let's talk about the pros rather than the cons for this one. It's either you are learning about a new thing or hearing someone else's opinion. This is a fun and easy way to do so, making or watching it. We unconsciously make lists all the time for almost everything, even if you aren't the most organized person on the planet. In fact, top 10 lists position its subject within a pre-existing category and classification system for you. Categorization and analysis of the subject are already done far in advance. But saying that any content that is hard to watch, meaning challenging and makes you think, is even popular on YouTube and other websites, would be living in bad faith. We live in a fast world now. Online video information is the height of convenience at the moment. Number 6. Reaffirm your opinions. I'm about to play armchair psychologist so hard you're going to be sinking into the lounge seat, so don't get too offended. This only really applies to lists like top 10 best video games ever, or top 10 worst films, or top 10 ways to commit philosophical suicide by watching top 10 videos on the internet. Okay, well, that last one may show that I'm quite bitter at this point already, but how can you blame me? It seems like a lot of people go to watch these videos and then spout in the comments, "Where's so-and-so? Why isn't this on the list? Where's this? How come you didn't put this guy on the list?" Which, really shows your true colors, you subhuman piece of shit. Number 5. Very consumable, but not very digestible. Most of us only like learning things when it's easily handed to us, not when we have to challenge ourselves. This is the sad truth, unfortunately. So, when we have to watch these videos, we end up getting a slew of information that we see quickly and may never regurgitate or use pragmatically. So what's the point in watching these if you really don't retain the knowledge or use it well? Probably just about the same as watching this video, really. Remember, I'm not really saying it's a bad thing to watch top 10 lists, but it's better to look at yourself and how you perceive them, really. Number 4. Number 3, there are just tons of them. I really don't need to explain this one. You are watching a top 10 list about top 10 lists, so it doesn't get more meta than that. And you found yourself here, so I can't really help you. Number 2, YouTube promotes them. This is a really obvious one. With big channels like BuzzFeed and WatchMojo who do these lists constantly, you can't really be surprised that their success comes from YouTube's algorithm. They really promote these videos, and they're very simple for that matter. Once you get big enough, you can get in the recommended videos. I was there, and now I'm not. But I'll do a very lengthy and in-depth video about the algorithm on YouTube and its lasting effect on creators. So stay tuned. Number 1, anticipation and buildup. Be honest with yourself. There are awful people who skip to the end of the list just to see what number 1 is. This can fit in with reaffirming your opinions, but you ever notice that the most clickbaity channels and creators always say, "You won't believe what number 4 is"? That is because they hook you with suspense, as stupid as that sounds with such a basic video formula. Even then, you want to see what and where things are going to be placed on a list to begin with. There's a build-up to the list in number 1. The person on the list has to effectively outweigh the value for number 1 versus the other spots. When you put something at number 1, there's a massive expectation for its greatness or, not so greatness. What did you think of this list? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Why? Tell us in the comments below, or I'll physically harm myself. In all seriousness, top 10 lists aren't really bad at all. I just feel that the majority of channels just do it in an uninspired and bad way. Of course, whatever draws in the money works the most, I suppose. I was willing to sacrifice my integrity to do it here, and you can do. So, please don't leave me. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you want to enter my gift card giveaway, okay, I'm not doing that joke. Fuck. Please like and share and comment on this video if you want. Do whatever you want. There's no such thing as property rights. Did you know that? Did you know there's no such thing as that? Well, yeah, do what you want with this video. If you want to, like, upload it to your own channel, like, go ahead. It's fine. Do it. Steal my videos. See if I care. But, this is my second video back. Yeah. So if you can, be generous enough to do that, I guess, whatever, etc. God, whatever, fuck.